Hello my friends, this is Karina from KarinaWisdom.com, back with day 62 of the journey. And how am I feeling? Well, you know what? I'm feeling very determined at the moment to finish my 10-10-4 formula at all cost. Why? Because I had made a commitment to finish it by Sunday. And number two, I've given myself a nice reward if I finish it by Sunday. Like, how awesome is that? So what could be so exciting that would push me to really complete what I need to activate the 10-10-4 formula? Well, here it is. It's a novel, like 456 pages. I just love reading long novels, and I've chosen not to give in to the instant gratification of reading one of those novels and delay the gratification so that I can focus on getting what I need to get done to activate the 10-by-10-by-4 formula. So that's a lesson in delayed gratification versus instant gratification. What is it that you need to do in your business that you actually put off to give yourself instant gratification? Meaning you went out with friends, you sat down, you caught a movie, you decided you're going to take a nap, you decided that you're just going to sit down and just exist. What is it that you have given into instead of carrying through with that commitment to your business? Because unless you follow through and delay gratification, because guess what? When you delay the gratification, you get it done now, and it needs to be done now. Then you can really kick back and enjoy the moment. So I encourage you to reward yourself. Whatever it is, maybe you go out and you get a special ice cream cone, or you go and get a massage, or you go out to have a nice dinner. Whenever you have accomplished something in your business, it's important to reward yourself so you feel like at least you are getting somewhere, you're making progress. So that's my reward, getting a nice novel, 456 pages. I'm really excited to read it because I already read part 1, so I know what to expect in part 2. So that's my reward for completing the 10-by-10-by-4 formula. Well, I finally took the time and sat down and outlined in an Excel spreadsheet. Yes, I am a confirmed Excel spreadsheet junkie, and I outlined my DMO, which is my daily method of operation, my WMO, my weekly method of operation, and my monthly initiatives. Things that I need to take care of on a monthly basis. Made a nice fancy spreadsheet. It changes colors when I enter things in the cells. Yeah, I'm just such an Excel geek. I can't help it. I created a column labeled with each date, and in a line across I can check whether or not I've completed that one thing for the day. So it's very visual and it helps to keep me on track. Now I'm really organizing and registering with lots of directories and getting things in place so that I can really go full blast with this new DMO and WMO on day 64. And why can't I do it now? Well, I'm still figuring things out. I still have to figure out, like, I've decided to go with another type of 10 formula. And what that is, I will identify the 10 top platforms to share my content, no matter what format. Well, actually, the formats that I've kind of chosen are PDF, PowerPoint slides, and videos. I'm going to find 10 of the most trafficked platforms within which to share my content. Right now, I'm only on 4. So I have 6 more to identify. So once I've figured that out, I'll let you guys in on exactly what I'm up to. So I'm still learning exactly where's the best place to put my content out there so that more people can see it. And what problem does that solve? Yes, my friends, it solves the problem of obscurity. Because if no one knows you, then they can't find you. And that's the one thing that I'm focused on solving for the next few weeks. I want to be everywhere. Like, people look everywhere and they see me. They just cannot avoid seeing me everywhere. So, of course, if you haven't figured it out now, I'm super excited about the next 30 days. So, I've really, really re-energized myself, reevaluated, reorganized, and put everything together. And I'm putting in full on, full blast energy and juice to make this happen so I can finish strong my 100 days. For today's message, we're going to be looking at windows of opportunity. And this actually was inspired by a story from Tim Ferriss, where he was actually giving a speech to a group of students at Princeton University, and he gave them the opportunity to participate in a challenge. So he said to them, why don't you guys just meet up to me, the ones who are interested in participating in the challenge, just meet up with me at the end of the session. And only 20 people showed up. So here's a challenge. He looked at them and he said, what I need for you to do is to go out there and contact 3 famous persons, or like a handful of famous persons, and get them to respond to you. The person who gets a famous person to respond to them will win the challenge. And guess how many persons participated in the challenge? None. 0. Do you know what the prize was if you won the challenge? It wasn't a flimsy, stupid prize. He was actually giving away a world tour, all expense paid world tour. Like, come on. And nobody took him up on the challenge. Why is that? What we later found out why they didn't take him up on the challenge was because they thought that, oh, it's such an easy challenge. So many other people will already be going for it. So what's the point of me going for it? Can you believe that? They missed out on a world tour because they felt that it was too easy and somebody else was going to get it before them. And this is what I mean by windows of opportunity. Sometimes you are faced with windows of opportunity in your life, in your business, and you eliminate yourself from the chance to win because you feel that somebody else is going to get it before you. Listen, there is no declared winner until the person who is in charge, meaning the person who is running the competition, the person who is making a decision, until they have made that choice, there is no winner. But it's not only in the sense of going after a challenge or in terms of going for a promotion. I'm also talking about in terms of your business. For example, you see the latest product out there and it's like all exciting. You know that it's perfect for what you're doing in your online business, whether it's to create traffic or to create content or whatever it is, to build relationships or to gather email addresses. You see it, you love it, you know that you can work it. The other thing is, you see that thousands of other people see the same window of opportunity. You grab the product, you see it everywhere on the internet and social media, and you think, wow, why would I even bother working this angle with this product? Because it will be difficult for me to make headway because everyone else is using the same product too. Guess what, my friends? Definitely, you are wrong right there. Success is a long distance race. Honestly, you get rewarded when you finish. Some people are not willing to go the distance. Some people, they grab the product, they're excited about it, they use it for a month, and then that's it. And I'll prove it to you. I actually saw these statistics before. And these are the statistics from Statistics Brain. And it's about people keeping their New Year's resolutions. So, people made a decision to make a change in their life for something better. Just like how these persons made a decision to get a product or get a coach or get into a system that will make their business better. Now, check it out. This is based on statisticsbrain.com. It says 75% of persons who make a New Year's resolution actually maintain it the first week. 71% passed 2 weeks, 64% past 1 month, and 46% past 6 months. And I can guarantee you that in the land of business, you probably have people giving up on this strategy faster than others. And what statistic brain leads to is that only 8% of people who set out to make a New Year's resolution actually make it. What does that tell you? Success is a long distance race. When you make a choice, when you make a decision, when you decide to focus on one strategy, it's a long distance race. Will it be an easy race? Probably not. Will there be distractions? Of course. That's why I said that these percentages would probably be a lot less if you're looking in the online business world, because there's always the latest and greatest gimmick that's coming out there. And it's not that they don't work. They do work. But in order for them to work, you have to work them. And I mean, go the distance. So keep your eyes on the journey. Don't worry if too many people have access to the same race. This is a long distance race, and some persons don't have the courage to start. Be the exception. Have the courage to start. Also have the courage to persist, and that all adds up to the courage to succeed. My friends, remember, you can click like to the video below. While you're down there, click subscribe to the channel so you can get the latest video as soon as it's published. In the description, you'll find a link to my website, karinawisdom.com. Click it, jump over there, and you'll see day 62 of the journey. Exactly what I did today to move me forward towards achieving my goal. Thank you again for tuning into this video. This is Karina from karinawisdom.com, reminding you to have the courage to succeed. Signing off. Boom.